Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana, and we got kidnapped. Right, it's been a couple days since I played because I just didn't have time. So yeah, fun, good times. Totally forgot that we had gotten kidnapped. By Shigehira. Okay, so, well, we're kind of sort of in a cage. I mean, it's a jail cell, close enough. So, alright, well, there we go. Let's see what happens. Where? I tried to sit up, but my whole body felt sluggish, and I couldn't muster the strength to do so. My cold hands were lying on the floor, shaking slightly, and I felt a dull, tightening pain in my temples. What is this place? It looks like a jail. I've never seen this place before. Why am I here? I can't remember. Ugh, it hurts just to think. I tried desperately to jog my memory through a splitting headache. I was in the temple and... and... oh, here we go. Oh, you're awake. You've been asleep since I brought you here. I've been so bored. Without the sound of footsteps, Shigehira appeared from the darkness. Then everything came flooding back to me. I mean, let's give him props for not doing anything weird while we were passed out. Then again, Shigehira does think we're a guy, but still, I wouldn't put it past these people. I'm just saying. You know, you and Tomomori are pretty much both psychopaths, so, I mean... Shigehira! That's right, he knocked me unconscious! I quickly tried to stand up, but as soon as I did, I was struck by dizzying and collapsed back to the floor. Oh, dizziness. I was like, what? Dizziness. Wow, I can't read. The hell is this? Why can't I move? Just sit tight. You can't do anything in that state. Shigehira laughed as my legs collapsed beneath me. Damn, I can't show weakness to him. I've got to stay strong. Ugh. Despite my trembling legs, I somehow managed to stand up. Ugh. Just go back to sleep. You're a real pain in the ass, you know that? Where am I? Not even a hello. And after I came all the way to this dank, dingy place to greet you. Shigehira shrugged, opened the prison door, and walked in. I backed away from him and put my back against the wall. Kick him in the shins and run! Or hobble. This isn't good. Yeah, understatement of the century. I've got to be smarter. No point in antagonizing him for no reason. I don't even think I can fight properly in this state. There's no way I could beat him and escape. Just answer the question. Where are we? Is this the Heike estate? Sheesh, you're cocky. Well, fine. Yes, this is the mansion of the Heike family in Rokuhara. I'm the one who brought you here. Just as I thought. You don't have to be so cautious. I'm not going to kill you. Yet. I feel like there's a yet there. I'm more surprised, though. I had no idea you're a woman. Oh, no! Oh, how did you figure that one? Oh, I don't want to know. Never mind. Oh, God. Oh, dear. How could he know that? When I was unconscious, did he? I really was giving him props for not being ropey. Oh, dear. I instinctively clutched at my clothes, but they didn't seem particularly disheveled. The way he's looking at us is like, really? Oh, please stop. Shigehira laughed in amusement at my confusion. Oh, no, darling. Nothing like that. I just had a little taste of you is all. Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so wildly inappropriate. Normally that would sound sexy, but right now it doesn't. A taste? Yes, my dear. You see, I wasn't in the best shape after all you'd put me through in the temple. Oh, he ate our soul. That's why we hurt so much. Okay, that makes more sense. Slightly less creepy. Still inappropriate, but, you know, a little less so. So while you were sleeping, I just took a little sip from you to perk me up. A woman's spirit tastes different after all. talking about? Ugh, why is this so hard for you? I ate some of your spirit, just like the monk at Kofuku Temple. His words reminded me of what I'd seen before I passed out. The image of that monk soldier who had been strangled by Shigehira, who had fallen to the floor, completely drained of life. Is that what he means when he said he consumed my spirit? I don't know if Tomomori's going to be too thrilled with that, but I mean, we're not dead or particularly injured, but kind of injured. I don't know. And I just think Tomomori might be a little jealous, like, you did what to my future wife? Excuse me? You ate a little bit of her soul? Gonna have to kill you. I'm just saying, Tomomori, I expect you to stand up and kick your brother's ass for this. Just throwing it out there. Oh my god. So this pain in my head, the weakness in my legs, is due to the fact that Shigehira consumed my spirit? Ah, good. You seem to remember. Yes, I drank your spirit like that. You didn't wake up for a long time. I was a little worried I drank too much and you died. And if I killed you, brother wouldn't be happy about that. I'm not sure if he'd be happy about any of this, but... Well, I mean, the kidnapping me, absolutely, but the you drinking my spirit, I'm just gonna guess that's iffy. I don't understand. Drinking spirit? Just what the hell are you talking about? People can't do that. Nah, people can't, but we can. They're like, we. And so can you. What? I knew it as soon as I tasted your spirit. You're no mere human being. I like that we're finally getting some of this information. We're getting, like, all the information. More than I expected to get. But... You... Oh, you. You're like me, aren't you? My mind went blank. What the hell are you talking about? Like you? Stunned, I stared at Shigehira's face, who continued to smile happily. I'm assuming this is Tomomori. I like to cheat. Look, but yeah, okay, I'm not wrong. I told you so, didn't I? I told you you belong with us. I mean, he's not wrong in that respect, I guess, and my heart belongs to you, Tomomori. I'd love you even if you weren't voiced by Jun Fukuyama, but that's a really big sell, is all I'm saying. That's like the 110%, so. Oh. Oh god, now we're locked in a cell with both of them. I'm not sure if I'm enjoying this. No, I'm definitely enjoying this. It is nice to see you again, Chanel. Oh, that's right. It's Spacey now. Yeah, damn right, you're gonna call me my right name, bitch. I could say so many inappropriate things. You just imagine them. Tomomori! My body involuntarily stiffened at the sight of him. Probably wise. Oh, don't be so cruel. Let me hear that beautiful voice of yours. Oh, I do appreciate the compliment, despite the fact that I definitely do not have a beautiful voice, but thanks anyway. Not a day went by that I didn't think of you, my love. These really, really, really got a hard on for us, huh? Wow. Wow! I mean... I'm here for it? How inappropriate, but okay. How dare he? Shh, we like it. Tomomori just smiled, seeming to care. Seeming to care as I glowered at him. I think it's supposed to be seeming not to care as I glowered at him, because that seems more... He stood in front of me. His graceful appearance was strangely out of place in this desolate and dark cell. But in his eyes there was an unconcealed joy at having finally captured his prey. Yet there is no part of this that isn't hot, right? Like, God damn it! Same as ever. Still resisting? Still plotting your escape? Oh, positively adorable. I've been waiting a long time to have you in my grasp like this. Could you be any sexier? I'm gonna guess probably. Which is gonna just... I don't think I can handle it. Anyway. Oh, I see, brother. So you knew that Spacey was a woman. That's why you've been so obsessed with catching her. Shigeru just finally was like, wow, you're a woman. And then it was like, oh, that's why. Okay. Well, my good God. I mean, I would have thought he would have put the pieces together as soon as he's like, oh, I understand why my brother's so keen on catching you now that I know that you're a woman, but it took him till now. Like, okay. Days later. Hours later. Whatever. No fair, brother. I can't believe you'd keep something so interesting a secret. I'm sorry, but I wasn't sure about it myself. And that's why I wanted you to bring her back. So I could learn for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I say, oh no, but in my head it's like, oh, okay. But it's probably not going to be good. Dear. Still, I didn't expect that you'd succeed so soon. You really did a good job, Shikahira. Well, I'm glad to hear you say so, brother. I went all out for you. You guys are a little too close. And now that we have her here, I'm even more intrigued by her. I think she's filled with even more secrets than we first thought. Oh. Let's slowly unwrap them one by one, shall we? Oh, okay, this is not what I signed up for. I'm not actually complaining. I know I should be. Logically, I should be complaining like, oh, hell no. Both of you need to put it away and get the hell out of here. But now there's a part of me that's like, I mean, okay, sure. All right. There's something wrong with me. That's a good idea. That'll keep me from getting bored. The siblings look like a pair of hungry jackals, their eyes gleaming with delight at the sight of me. If only all they were going to do was kill you and feed on your carcass. That is not at all what is going to happen here. Or hopefully not happen, but almost close to happening at any rate. What's being implied anyway? Oh dear. I have no idea what their gazes meant, girl. But that didn't stop the chills from running down my spine. I hope you don't find out. What are you people talking about? I have no more secrets! Except that you're just like us. You have something that others don't. I mean, I have something that others in this room don't have, but not gonna show it to you, you know? You remember, don't you? The Battle of Fuji River? That time you went off all crazy-like on a murderous rampage? Oh, yeah, that's kind of scary that we are like you. It's not just because we have some, like, magical demon, dragon, beast power or whatever. It's the fact that we were murdery. Like, oh, yeah, okay, oops. Shit! That was... Come to think of it, the same thing happened at Gojo Bridge. She even defeated Musashibo with that power. I couldn't find anything to say back to them. Those moments from before kept coming back to me. When I fought the Heike at Gojo Bridge and Fuji River, that strange power came up from deep inside my body. It was similar to what Shigehira had done at Kofuku Temple. But that's not possible. Besides, I would never kill someone like that. I thought about it. The emotions I felt in that moment, it wasn't just power that came to me at that time. I was ruled by a violent rage that wanted to destroy everything in my path. That's why, when Benkei stood in my way, I noticed that my body was shaking. Was I really like Shigehira? A monster? One who kills and could drain the life out of others? You should probably try to use it on him. My head's confused. I hugged myself in frustration, wanting to scream out. But it's strange, isn't it? Why would someone from the Genji have the same power as us? Okay, sweetie, you can get there. I'm just saying, I don't know if we're going to figure this out, but maybe our brother isn't really our brother, or is only I don't know if he's supposed to be our full brother or our half-brother, but I'm just thinking, oh god, what if he's our half-brother, but then at the same wait, no, we can't have two dads. So, like, okay. So then we're going to go down a brother route, but he's not really our brother, but Tomomori could be. The greatest bamboozle in a game ever. You go through your freaking brother's route, and you're like, oh, he's not my brother. Phew! And then you get to Tomomori's route. It's like, oh, by the way. Here you go. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I mean, we were all in for it, so, at this point. Okay. This is some weird group incest going on here, then, is all I'm saying. If that's what's happening, I'm concerned. This power should only be available to father and his children in the Heike family. Okay, so maybe don't touch me inappropriately, because maybe you should put pieces and consider that it's a possibility. Oh, I know. Perhaps you're the daughter of Tokiwa Gozen and our father. Okay, but I just want to stop. That's right. Because Tokiwa's our mother, right? And yeah, okay. Oh, maybe our dad banged your mom and you're our half sister, and then neither one of you, it's gonna stop either one of you from. I mean, I'm gonna assume that Tomomori had to have kind of come to this conclusion when he was asking his father about the power, and yet he's still. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. What the fuck? What in the goddamn fucking Alabama? All right, okay. Somebody play some fucking banjos, because here we are. What? So that means you and I are half siblings. It would make sense that we have the same power then, right? And yet, your full-on brother wants to bang me. Tomomori's over there like, yeah, it's not gonna stop me. I mean, okay. I always wanted a little sister when I was a kid. Hey, you can call me Big Brother. Go on, say it. And this isn't as disturbing because I don't think Shigehiro wants to bang us. Okay? He just, I don't know, wants to bat us around, kill us a little. I don't know. When he wants to play with us, it's not like play with us. It's like he wants to like murder us. Okay, cool. Tomomori, meanwhile, is just standing over there, just not changing his dirty, dirty, horny mind at all. I don't even want to know if it's just making him even hornier. Okay. I'm just, game is fucking hilarious. Especially because this is the point in other games. Like, I really do every once in a while when we play these games, my brain goes to, man, when we played Amnesia Memories, the first game, it was like, the fuck is this bullshit? Put me in a cage, you bitch! And now we're like, okay, so, like, I might fuck my brother. Sure, alright, cool, what else? I guess. Okay. I mean, little wary of it. Like, oh, okay, that makes me slightly uncomfortable, but I guess we're gonna do this? Okay, I'll get used to it. Fine, sure, fine. You know, and there's gonna come a point, probably in like a month, there's gonna be a game where like, this is absolutely your brother, and you're like, alright. Sweet! And then like, there's not even gonna be any hesitation at all. Not any slight concern. What is wrong? What has happened to me playing these games? The debauchery. Shut your mouth! I love how she says shut your mouth to everyone all the time in this route. It's kind of fun. Enjoy it. Whoa, is that any way to treat your brother? Come on, be a good little sister. Oh, God, don't finish the sentence. Don't you dare insult my mother! Ugh. The sudden outburst made me feel violently dizzy again. But I couldn't care less. I glared at them, anger welling up in me. My mother did indeed become Kiyomori's concubine, but it was to protect herself after the Heiji rebellion. She pleaded with Kiyomori to let me live, and as a result, she offered herself to him. Take back what you said! I'm unquestionably the child of my father, Yoshitomo. I am a child of Genji. How can you be so sure? It's not like you have any evidence or memory of him. Not like you have any evidence or memory that I'm not. I mean, whoops, no, whoops. I clicked the wrong button. I was switching hands with my controller. I'm like, bump the thing. But I like how Tomomori is staring at us with those sexy fucking bedroom eyes like, how do you know you're not my sister? What? This should disturb you more than anybody. But okay, whatever. The man is just completely fucking deranged. And it's not actually even remotely changing how much I love him. So, like, what ups? His upbeat voice caressed my head, which was hot with anger. Yeah, he wants to caress more than that. And the only people that truly know your origins are Tokiwa Gozen and your father. How can you be so sure just who your father is? Again, you should be bothered by this, but... What are you saying? If that were the case, why would I have been raised as a Genji? Why not here in the Heike estate? Because you're a bastard. Nobody wants bastards around. Like, hello? Bastard children, I mean, it was nice of then our dad, but like, then I'm assuming that our brother and I are only half siblings. Or in this case right now, I'm not actually siblings then. Alright. That makes the fact that we're going to bone our brother a little bit better because he's not actually our brother. We just think he's our brother. Cool. And it's not like we've met the man or grown up with him as siblings. So cool. He's just been so... I think I have a brother that I've never met somewhere. And then we're like, oh, he's not really my brother. Cool. And then the next route is maybe our actual brother. Okay. So like, fun times game. Thanks a lot for that. But now we have to think about this for the rest of the game. Which one of them is our brother? Wait. So like... Fuck. It might disturb me more that Tomomori is possibly my brother. If I wasn't already invested in the fact that, like, our actual, well, whichever, you know, our brother and Tomomori are the two hottest characters, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm gonna bone my brother either way, I guess, so. Okay. Oh. Now you're calling my mother a whore? Tomomori, Jesus. We're gonna throw down. And then we'll kiss and make up. Fine. And they say that Lady Tokiwa was a famous beauty in Kyoto. Perhaps father had been with her before Yoshitomo was killed. Perhaps the reason father let you live was because he knew you might be his child. That's not possible! Rumor has it that you grew up with very little attention from Tokiwa Gozen. I mean, after all the years you spent in Kurama, she never once reached out to you, did she? Not once. Ow, Tomomori. It's rude. First of all, you're basically trying to get in my pants. Second, you're like basically telling me I could be your sister and you're trying to get in my pants. And then you're calling my mother a whore and then being like, my mom doesn't love me. Like, Jesus Christ! Rude! Well played. Because now I might cry and I might need some comforting by my possibly half-brother that's going to turn into some weird sex. Wrong. Buddy, wrong. Perhaps because she was ashamed. She knew you weren't the child of the one she loved, Yoshitomo Minamoto, but Kiyomori Taira. Shut up! Spacey, I wonder, do you really believe you're a child of the Genji? Shut up! No! I am a Genji! I am the child of Tokiwa Gozen and Yoshitomo Minamoto! My mother cut off all contact with me for fear of Heike retaliation. She did it to save my life and the lives of those around me. But actually, it was our grandmother. Okay, no. Maybe. Tomomori's grandmother that was like, don't kill the Genji kids. That's why me and my maybe not brother are still alive. But then you wonder. I just kind of feel like our brother is our half-brother, and then, like, his mom might have died or something, and then Dad got with our mom, but then, you know, and now we might be not his bastard child. Well, I mean, they might have been actually married. Who knows? We're not his, like, child. It was like, it's okay, we just won't tell our kid that somebody else's kid. Oh my god. This is some fucked up shit! We're never gonna figure it out, are we? We're gonna go down both those routes and be like, I don't know which one's our brother, but we had sex with one of them. Whichever one was our brother. Great. Awesome. Fun times. Son of a bitch. I have a feeling we'll never know the truth, though, because I feel like the game's gonna be like, see, we're gonna make you feel creepy. But we'll either find out that our brother is not really our brother in his route, and then be like, oh, okay! But then if they tell you that, then if you're like, oh no, you're not really our brother, then you would have to put the puzzle pieces together and know that Kiyomori was your father and Tomomori is your half-brother. And then you go down his route, and even if they don't say it, you're like, well, but now I know, even if you don't tell me. Or we're going to go down our brother's route and be like, they didn't tell us he was or was not. Oh my god. That would actually be like the best slash worst possible fucking thing for them to do. It'd be hilarious. Like, you're in your brother's route just the whole time thinking he's actually your half brother and you bone him and you're like, okay. And then you go in Tomomori's route going, but he could also be it. One of them is our but you never know who it is. And you're going down both routes like, I love this, but it's kind of gross at the same time. Whoops. Ah! That's what they're going to do to us, isn't it? We're never going to know who our actual brother is. We're just going to know that we boned our brother, whichever one it is, and we enjoyed it. Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. Alright. Fine. Whatever. We're here for it. Anyway. She did it to save my life and the lives of those around me. God, I love this game. It's so fucked up, but it's amazing. There couldn't be any other reason. There can't be. I desperately tried to deny the doubts that began sprouting in my mind. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad we've been playing Otome games for like 5 fucking years now? Like 6? 7? I don't even know. Okay, I don't even know how long we've been playing these games. But I'm glad that this is not one of the first ones we played, because I don't think in the very beginning, before they slid me down the debauchery trail, right? They just threw me over that cliff, okay? I didn't even trip. I'm free falling off this shit, okay? But I don't think I would have handled this well, being like one of the earlier games. You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? I don't think I could have handled it. Being put in a cage was like, the fuck? Like, but I don't know. Although, then again, that's not true, because I got stabbed and shoved off a building and, like, murdered repeatedly. And I was like, I mean, okay. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think the incest train would have... I think I would have had some problems with it. Back in ye oldie times. And now it's just like, oh, okay. I guess we're doing this? I feel like I should feel wrong about it, and yet I'm kind of not. So I question myself, but... desperately trying to deny that we're in love with the man in front of us who could absolutely be our brother. Not working. I don't care. Get down to business. It was like poison had been poured into my ears. His words permeated through the cracks of my broken heart. And the weak will be taken advantage of by the strong, whether it be for fortune or a woman's love. That's what war is about. We're too goddamn sexy to be my... But I don't even care. Women are always taken, plucked, and tossed about by the victors, regardless of her will. You know what? That's just rude. How dare you? Truthful, though. How pathetic and weak women are. And you're no different. Wow! Okay, you know what? Rude! You know, How dare you, sir? I still love you, but I'm a little mad about this, right? Freaking pathetic and weak. Yeah, I mean, oh, okay. Makes me feel a little pathetic and weak that I want to have sex with my potential brother over here. No, that just means I'm a little fucking deranged. But, like, rude, Tomomori. That hurts my feelings a lot. With a wry smile, Tomomori looked at me, saying that I'm weak? And that you'll take what you want from me like the strong naturally do to the weak? I mean, he has seen us fight before. I'm just saying. Granted, he knows how to use his, like, demon power thing, and we don't. So, like, yeah, he has an advantage, but if you think I'm not gonna go down kicking, I'm gonna kick your nuts until we get to your route, and then I guess we're just gonna fawn all over you. Sure. That I've been captured only to be taken and tossed around by these men? His gaze, filled with a mix of pity and contempt, tried to corner me in my own mind. It's weird that you have some kind of contempt for me, despite the fact... You've been chasing me down because you want to bone me, but you're looking at me with some contempt. What kind of incel fucking behavior is this shit? Tomomori, I expect better of you, so I'm gonna need you to fucking shape up. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna let this filth have their way with me. Hey, girl. Actually, in this case, I'm fine with you thinking that, but just remember, no rude things about Tomomori, despite the fact that right now he kind of deserves this. I'm gonna be a dude. I clenched my trembling fists. Desperately, I steeled myself and glared back at him. Shut up! I don't have to listen to a word you say! I am a Genji. I will continue to fight for the weak you seem to so despise. Most of all, I'm not some prize to be taken, least of which by the likes of you. No need to get so upset, my love. You know, for someone who's calling me weak and looking at me with contempt, then you're calling me your love. I'm just saying. Just trying to deny you want to bone your sister. Possibly. I wasn't trying to bully you, my love. I just wanted to see you cry. Do you just not understand the hypocrisy in that sentence? I'm not trying to bully you, I just want you to cry. That's why I was bullying you, to make you cry. Like, this motherfucker. It's cute to see you try and use your anger as a kind of false courage, but what I really want is to see you cry. Yeah, he's that motherfucker. I don't even care, I'm here for it. I love him. What? I always do like the assholes. You know what? You just need to slap a pair of glasses on and then, like, A+. Get an A- because you don't have glasses, sweet cheeks. Oh, just saying. Well, okay, I'm sorry. You get A++ just for being voiced by Junfo Gamma. But if you had glasses, I don't think I'd have been able to handle it. So, okay. But you got my favorite VA. Huh? And you're a raging asshole! So, like, you know. Usually they're raging assholes and they have glasses, and that works for me too. You got 2 out of the 3 things I love the most in these motherfucking games. You were crying when I first met you. Your beautiful tears glimmered in the dark night. It left quite an impression on me. Wow. Get off on the weirdest shit, Tomomori. I want to see that again, you know. And not just once, but many times. I want you to shed those beautiful tears for me over and over. I feel like this would be a very bad end, you know, where we're just abused by this man repeatedly, but it would also kind of, I don't think, it'd be one of those bad endings that I'd be like, I know it's a bad ending, but I like it. We've had a couple of those in games before where you're like, I should hate this ending, but like, it's kind of hot. I don't know. Like that one ending in Color X Malice. A couple of the endings in Pio Fiore, right? You're like, this is so wrong, it's right. I don't even... This would be one of those. You're like, I actually kind of want to see this bad ending. Because, you know... So deplorable, aren't we? Anyway. It's such a shame. I thought I could have made you break down with just one more push. You're tougher than I thought. That's unfortunate that he's going to try even harder. Well, your resistance only makes me want to see your tears more and more. What a creep this guy is. I know, but he's so hot, right? Tomomori simply smiled gracefully as his vile words tumbled from his mouth. It was impossible to deny that his smile was indeed beautiful, but it didn't contain the slightest hint of human warmth or kindness. He's gonna be a goddamn cinnamon roll in his fucking route, isn't he? Like, I'm sorry, but he's just, like, such a twat. I just feel like his route's gonna come and we're gonna be expecting him to be, like, a raging douche, and he's literally just gonna be a melty cinnamon bun. It might not start out that way, but you know he's gonna be the biggest motherfucking marshmallow. You're like, I was really expecting you to be just, like, just the worst the whole time, but all those characters that are just the worst throughout every other route are always, like, the biggest fucking squishies when you get to their routes. You're like, what happened? I'm okay with it. I'm just saying. A cold smile. I want nothing to do with a smile like that. Oh, I want everything to do with a smile like that. I want... Seeing Tomomori's cold smile, I remembered Benkei's warm one. Benkei's smile cheers up everyone who sees it. It was his gentle smile that seemed to be able to reach my heart, even here. Kei... As soon as I remembered him, I felt a warmth deep in my heart. I'll not lose. I promised Benkei that I would fight through, no matter what. I'll find a way to get through this and get back to him. You know, I would not be opposed to him coming to rescue us right about now. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we are a tough, independent woman and we can kick ass. And usually they give, like, the characters, like, oh yeah, she's tough, but the men always have to rescue you. And sometimes you're like, yeah, no, okay, cool. And other times you're like, no, what the fuck? Looking at you, Hakuoki, no offense. I loved all the boys in that. I really did. But, like, what a useless fucking MC that bitch was. Seriously? Also, just drawn like a derpy-eyed potato face. Worst fucking look that they ever... I mean, her eyes were the size of her fucking head. It was creepy. It was just creepy, okay? Bad. Bad art. Shame on you. But like, oh, I was taught to sword fight. Never fucking even tried. Fell off cliffs repeatedly. Useless! Okay? And, like, even if you're like, oh, she's like a dandelion princess, like, okay. She would at least, like, fucking be slightly like Rapunzel, right? With the goddamn frying pan once and be like, I did something! At least make an attempt and then the men rescue you and you're like, I mean, okay, sure. But, like, in this, we kick so much fucking ass and we're so tough and spunky that if Benkei busted in here and rescued our ass, I'd be like, I'm okay with it, because, you know... We've helped him. He's helped us. It goes both ways. It's mutual, and I feel like it's normal. It's not like we're this goddamn dainty flowers. Oh, I'm just gonna faint. Wait, no. She'd at least try to fucking kick ass on her way out, But Benkei would come and rescue us and be like, "Cool, he rescued me," and I'd feel good about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad about it at all. So, like, this is the time, game. I'm gonna need him to rescue my ass. Before Tomomori does things that I can't forgive. It doesn't matter. I would forgive him no matter what the fuck he did to me at this point. I don't care. But theoretically, things I shouldn't forgive him for, but I absolutely will, because... Jun Fukuyama horror, okay? Whatever. The man can voice any fucking character, and I'm like, I'm here for it. I root for him. Good, bad, ugly. It doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter, okay? I'm easy. Anyway. The warmth of his smile first melted my frozen heart, and then lit a fire deep within it. Oh, she's feeling the love now. Well, that's too bad for you, Tomomori, because you'll never see me cry. Not now, not ever. Unless you kill Benkei. Then maybe. But actually, you won't live to see me cry, because I'll kill you. I would never kill you. She might, though. I don't care what you say. I'm a child of Yoshitomo. You really are stubborn, even though my brother argued so persuasively with you. Shut up! I'll not allow you to insult my mother with your baseless speculations. If you're so sure, why don't you just let me see Kiyomori? That would be the quickest way to solve this. Also, give me my sword back so I can stab. We'll find out firsthand what happened back then, and it'll disprove everything you say. Wasn't he supposed to die at some point? When does he die? Shouldn't he be dead already? I'm afraid that's not possible. The father is quite ill with the fever. He doesn't have much time left. Okay, yeah, so. I was wondering, I was like, he's dead. No, he's gonna die. Okay. What? Kiyomori is dying? Like, sweet, that works out for me. I was at a loss for words. If Kiyomori, the leader of the Heike clan, was about to die, it would change everything. And all of a sudden you're like, watch you cry. If he died, it would change the course of the entire war in an instant. It's true. He's been unconscious for quite some time now. The Heike have been thrown into a state of panic. And you're telling me this because you think I'm never getting out of here. Wrong, wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong! Always causing problems, that father of ours. Selfishly taking what he wants, only to die at a time like this. Leaving us to clean up his mess. How strange. AK family is facing collapse, yet these two seem completely disconnected from everything. 'Cause they're fucking crazy! These bitches be crazy! That's part of the appeal of both of them. More importantly, their own father is about to die, and yet they don't even seem the least bit sad. Yeah, that's kind of heartless. But their dad's kind of a douche, so... What a pair these two brothers are. It's not just Yoritomo, but Yoshinaka too, besieged on all sides. It's really quite depressing. Yoshinaka? You mean Yoshinaka Genji? My cousin? Yoshinaka is mine and my brother's cousin. I heard he too had raised an army to fight the Heike. Yeah, but we're not with him, so... That's right. He raised an army in Kiso and they're rampaging around Shinano. Shinano, yeah. Gaining strength. And now I've got to go down there and calm things down. And in the ass, isn't that right, brother? Yes. Well, it can't be helped. It's all part of being a Heike. Yeah, I know that, but still. Well, at least from now on, Spacey will be here too. That'll liven things up. Not for you, bitch. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? I mean exactly what I said. You're Heike now. You're going to fight with us on the battlefield. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was in love with Noritsune, and even I didn't fight then, bitch. I'm not fighting now just because you put me in a cage. Huh. You're good with the sword, and you share our powers. You're definitely more useful to us than most. Oh, okay. Totally convinced. Is he serious? He thinks we're gonna be allies now? Just because he has some crazy theory about me being a Heike? Even if you could fucking prove that. I love Shigehiro so much. It's like, are you stupid? You might, even if you whipped out a birth certificate that proved I was your sister, it doesn't mean I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta fight on your side now. I'm like, fuck that shit. Seriously? Oh, he's cute. Kind of stupid, isn't he? Don't even joke about that. I told you I am not a Heike. I am a Genji. Why would I fight against my own people? And above all, I'm a normal human being. I'm definitely not the same as you lot. Shigehiro glared at me disapprovingly as I desperately tried to convince myself of the words I'd just spoken. Please then, enlighten me. Just what is so different about us? Do you have any idea what you looked like back at Fuji River? Instantly moving from place to place, jumping higher than a person's head, cleaving people twice your size with ease. You were doing the impossible. Impossible for a human, that is. No, you're wrong. Or perhaps you were talking about consuming someone's spirit. You could do that too if you wanted. Consume your spirit? Get up. It's easy. All you have to do is touch someone. If anything, you should do it. Consuming the spirit of others will heal your wounds and make you stronger. It'll make you better. Come a little closer, Shigehiro. I want to tell you something. Besides, it's delicious. Nothing better than the spirit of a young woman. Maybe it's because we have the same power, but the taste of your chi was exceptional. That sweetness, that richness. Okay, so like in the common route, when they had the conversation with Noritsune and Shigehiro was basically like, oh yeah, come on, pick out a whore, like, and you were like, do you like just fuck everything that moves? And you're like, yeah, okay, sort of, but probably not. Oh, you might not be sleeping with the prostitutes. You're just absorbing their energy and murdering them. I mean, you had to know there were some dead hookers in his closet, I'm just saying. But, like, it's kind of fucked up now when you're like, did you sleep with them and then eat them? Oh. Oh, man. They're like, man, the turnover here. These women just keep disappearing. I guess they must just go decide to have a better life, run off with some guys somewhere, I don't know, whatever, and they just don't think about it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Or, you know, he only tastes a little bit. And they're like, oh, God, man. Shigehiro put me through the ringer last night. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, he did, but it's not what you think. Oh! Oh, my lord. Oh, dear God. That's just... That opens up so many doors of depravity on this motherfucker. I mean, we already kind of knew he was there anyway, so it shouldn't be surprising, but... Woo! Okay. Maybe I'll just take another sip. Seeing me speechless, Shigehiro narrowed his eyes. That cold, feverish smile made my body shiver with fear. This is where you need to jump in, Tomomori. Jesus Christ. Earn some points back. He's a monster. I don't care what he says. I'm nothing like him. Don't make me keep saying it. I can't do that. I won't do that. Ever. Sure are a stubborn one. And here I am trying to teach you something new. And that's good, isn't it? It's what makes her so adorable. After all, it'd be no fun if she just gave in, would it? And there's beauty in watching a tightly closed flower bloom. You know, that's kind of the analogy I like to use every single time we're, like, dating our boys and be like, oh, look, there's this flower blooming for us. So, Tomomori, I'm kind of on that page with you. And it's going to be fun. Later, we're going to go down your route, and we're going to watch your tightly closed flower bloom. Sounds so dirty. It's exactly why he said it. If you say so, brother. We have plenty of time, after all. No, you don't, TikTok. Let's just see how long it takes you to bloom, shall we? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not staying here. I'm going to escape from this place. Just you watch. Oh, now don't say that, my love. You're like, could you stop saying my love? Actually, don't. Please don't ever stop. As soon as I had finished speaking, Tomomori wrapped me in his arms, trapping me. Oh, okay. Trapping me. I mean, no, stop, don't. What are you doing? Shh. And now that we've got you, you're going to stay here forever. That? My love. God, if this man could stop saying my love to, but don't stop. Jesus Christ, I love it so much. Oh, when we touch each other like this, it's like I can smell your spirit. So inappropriate. Sounds so weird. You're like, that sounds odd. But I mean, I get in the sense of this game, but it's not fair that Shigehiro's the only one who knows your taste. Give me some of your nectar. Jesus Christ, that's so wildly inappropriate. So much! I can't handle it. Unable to move, I shivered as Tomomori's cold lips are pressed against my neck. I mean, here for it. The hell? The place where he kissed me was burning hot and my body grew numb. I mean, I am not opposed to Tomomori tasting me. I'm just saying, like, okay. No. He said he wanted to taste me. Is this what it means to have your spirit drained from you? And now we're a part of both of them. This is really fucking odd. And Tomomori can do what Shigehira did to the monk too? Oh no. I can't stand up. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. Uh-oh. As my body collapsed under its own weight, I felt the same heaviness as I had when I awoke before. Holding my relaxed body tighter and tighter, Tomomori finally pulled his lips away from my neck. Dear God, this game. So wildly inappropriate. I mean it because it's fucking hot. Like, stop it! Don't stop, though. I say stop it, but I don't mean it. Let's leave it at that. With all that spirit drained from you, I suppose you'll have no choice but to be a good little girl, right? Oh, no fair, brother. I wanted to take a little sip, too. No. You've tasted her before, haven't you? Besides, if we drank any more from her, we might put her life in danger. Yeah, and a good thing that you have some moral compass. Questionable. But that, while I'm practically unconscious, you're not going to do anything inappropriate. Good for you? I mean, I'm just assuming Tomomori, since he wants to see us cry, would absolutely not do anything wildly inappropriate to us while we were passed out, because then he wouldn't get the joy of seeing us struggle and cry. Not sure that that's better, but yet it's better. It's okay. Sure. All right. Okay. Well, I suppose you're right. My head hurt. My vision drifted in and out of focus. Tomomori stroked my cheek and I was unable to slap his hand away. He muttered fervently. But such sweetness. I've never had anything like it. Astounding. Truly astounding. I never knew you could intoxicate me like this. You never cease to amaze me. Sorry, I'm just imagining that in Jun Fukuyama's voice, and I'm gonna need to lie down. Don't touch me! Get away! Very well. Do as you say. I see you're unable to move. And don't worry, you won't die. You'll be able to move again once your spirit recovers. But if you don't want to be treated like this again, You'll stay here and be a good girl. Got that? Didn't I tell you before? You can't beat us anyway. And don't even think about running away. Do that, and I will make it worse for you. I don't want to find out what your idea of worse is. Oh, I glared at them, but they just laughed with joy. Oh, this is where we need Benkei to save us. Okay, I'm here for this. I'll come see you again. I hope by then you'll have learned how to give me a genuine smile. Or tears, of course. Motherfucker. Bye-bye. I'll be a good little sister while we're away. And neither one of them finds that wildly, disgustingly inappropriate. I'm so here for this! Seriously, someone play the banjos. The two of them laughed as they left me alone in the cell. I instantly lost all strength and fell to the floor. I could no longer move my fingertips, and it took all my strength to keep breathing. So frustrated. That man, Tomomori, could do whatever he wanted to me, and I was helpless to resist. How can they treat other people like that? What in the hell are those guys? Not like them. I can't be. I denied it in front of them, but what they said made sense. My powers did seem a lot like theirs. Am I really a Heike? Not a Genji? I don't want to believe it, but that means if Tomomori and Shigehira are half-brother, that means Noritsune was our cousin. Saying. I mean, that's slightly less that's still, I'm pretty sure we've dated our cousin in other games, and you're like, yeah, we have. We absolutely have, and it's ye olde times where you're like, cousins, It's different than your brother, okay? That's very fucking different than your goddamn brother, even if it's a brother that you never knew you had, and that you only just met. It's still weird. Just saying. Instantly moving from place to place, jumping higher than a person's head, cleaving people twice your size with ease. We're doing the impossible. Impossible for a human, that is. I felt an icy hand grab hold of my heart. I wanted to deny that I was different, but I couldn't. My body couldn't move, and my mind was a total mess. I want someone to deny it for me. Tell me I was normal, that I was a good person, that I wasn't like them. Okay. His face suddenly appeared in my mind, which was on the brink of being crushed by confusion and anxiety. I need Benkei to support me. I want him to scold me. Why would we want him to scold me? I mean, it sounds kinky, but it's like, Tomomori can scold me. You know what I mean? But, I feel like Benkei supporting me is a right answer. Why would we want him to scold me? Yeah, okay, good. I mean, this just seemed logical. Oh, there's this flower opening for us. Oh, Tomomori, we have too much in common. All right. Yes, I'm sure if Benkei were here, he could help ease all my worries. He'd believe in me. He'd unconditionally accept all of me. He'd gently wrap me up in his big arms and support me. I want to see that big, warm smile. My chest ached. It hurt so much that he wasn't there with me. Don't cry. Don't cry. Tomomori just, hiding around the corner waiting for the crying. Putting all my energy into it, I managed to raise my collapsed body from the floor. I held in the tears that were welling up in my eyes and pulled myself to the corner of the cell. I don't have time to cry. Think about how you're going to get out of here. I'm not going to let them have their way with me. I'm going to find my way back to Benkei, so he can have his way with me, but voluntarily. Consent. Going to see that smile again. In that cold, dark prison, I was kept warm by the thought of Benkei's smile. It's kind of romantically sweet. I love it. The whole entire part was just... Okay, somebody can rescue me now. Southern capital near Kofuku Temple. The night after the Heike's raid, the town around the temple was in turmoil. My lord, where are you? Oh, I can't believe we still haven't found him after all this time. Where on earth did Shana go? I don't know. Something's not right. She wouldn't just up and leave without telling us. Something must have happened to her last night. Yeah, and there's no witnesses, because Shigehira killed that monk, so... Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have let her go inside that temple alone! I swore to protect her. I have a bad feeling about this. I have to find her quickly. Yeah, you do, actually. I'm gonna need you to get on that, thanks. Oi! Benkei! Shungen! Come quick! What is it? Did you find something?
I was able to talk with some of the surviving monks from Kofuku Temple. It doesn't look good.
What do you mean? One of the monks saw a figure carrying what appeared to be our lord from the flames of the temple. What?
Our lord's an heir to the Genji name. He'd be a very valuable hostage. He may have been taken prisoner.
And the monk didn't get a good look at the man carrying our lord, but he was very well dressed, with Heike soldiers in tow. There's only a few people in the Heike hierarchy that would match that description. The Heike hierarchy? You don't mean to say Tomomori? I knew it! That man, he has our lord! No, absolutely not! I will not allow it! I can't do Benkei's voice right now. That's okay. It's fine. Oh, wait, Benkei, where do you think you're going? It's obvious, isn't it? To go save our lord! You don't mean to tell me that you're planning on invading Kyoto by yourself, do you? That's absurd. Yes? Now get out of the way! I'll take Tomomori down with my own two hands! You know, I don't want you to kill him, but at the same time, like, I guess this is the point where, like, if you did, I might forgive you for it. I'd still be a little upset, but I would understand why. Just saying. Benkei, calm down. If you ride in there without a plan, you'll just be captured by the Heike. What good would that do? Can't you see that if you're not careful, you could put Shana's life in even more danger?
He's right, Benkei. Calm down. If they're planning on using our lord as a hostage, and then his life isn't in immediate danger.
Well, also, Benkei should be like, I'm pretty sure Tomomori is in love with him, so, like, I don't think he's gonna kill him. I'm just saying. But he could do really inappropriate shit. And they don't know about the weird soul-sucking power cell. We're all concerned for his safety, but that's precisely why we shouldn't make any decisions in anger. I want to get Shana back as soon as possible, too. But that's why we need a plan to make sure we get him back. I'm sorry. I let my anger get the best of me. It's alright. We all feel the same way. I hate to say it, but you're right. We need to clearly assess the situation. After that, we'll figure out a way to get him back. We're in a lot of trouble here, aren't we? First things first, we should report this to Sir Kagetoki. Sir Kagetoki's strict, but Lord Spacey's an heir to the Genji name. I'm sure he'll come up with a good plan to help us. Kagetoki's gonna be like, eh. I wonder if Kagetoki's gonna give no fucks. I kind of expect him to give no fucks. I hope so. I'm gonna keep going. We might go a little over, but like, you know. Yeah, there you go! Leave Lord Spacey for now. We have to pull back to Kamakura. What? You want us to just leave him behind? If he was captured during the operation, then the responsibility lies with him. There's no need for the army to take care of it. Kagetoki's a dick. Kind of saw that coming, but cannot be troubled with such a trivial matter. My brother's also kind of an asshole that he would just let us get captured and be like, eh. Rude. Man, at least my other half-brother, Tomomori, seems to care. Creepy, in his way, but still, at least he cares. He didn't want Shigehiro to hurt me. And yet, meanwhile, other half-brother over here is like, whatevs. Rude. What the fuck? You, how dare you? Our lord came here under the orders of Lord Yoritomo. That man is Lord Yoritomo's younger brother. He's an heir to the Genji name. How dare you dismiss him so lightly? I think we need to kill Kagetoki. Guys, beat him up. Teach you a lesson, old man. Lord Yoritomo that I serve. It's not Lord Spacey. With the burning of Kofuku Temple, the situation surrounding the Heike's changed. We must report to Lord Yoritomo right away. You know what? Kick his ass and leave, guys. There's also the matter of Yoshinaka.
You mean Yoshinaka Minamoto, Lord Yoritomo's cousin?
Yes, Yoshinaka, leader of the Shinano Genji, has raised an army and has been steadily winning battles and supporters. That should be a good thing. At this rate, he may soon be able to invade Kyoto and strike at the heart of the Heike. Even though they're both Genji, Yoshinaka is still an unknown factor. Must hurry to report his movements to my lord. Like, we're on the same side, but not really. Once we defeat the Heike, then it's interior battling. That's... Goddamn, man. Do you understand? Things are moving quickly at this stage, so not a moment to lose now. We're hurrying back to Kamakura. Takatsuna, come with me. What? But... Do not forget who your lord is. You too are a servant of my lord. Yes, sir. I can't do any voices right now. They're just so bad. But anyway. I'm sorry, everyone. Takatsuna. I understand your words, but in that case I too must serve my lord. I'll not be returning with you. What? I serve not Lord Yoritomo, but Lord Spacey, and seeing as how my lord has not returned, I cannot abandon him. My mission is to help my lord, and that's what I intend to do. Yeah, you really can't be pissed at us for being like, fuck your dude, we're going after our dude. And then be like, how dare you? Yeah, we don't serve Yoritomo, so he can go fuck himself. Or later, I'll take care of that when we're in his ride. Creepy. You come here for this shit. That's right. We'll return to Lord Yoritomo's camp, but only after we've rescued Shana. And of course, I'm staying too. I'm not used for Lord Yoritomo's army without my lord.
The same as my brother. I've been ordered by Lord Hirahira to serve my lord with all my heart and soul. I cannot leave him now.
I love our little man harem. Everyone! Takatsuna's like, I want to go with you, and it's like, pat him on the head. It's okay, sweetie. We're not going to hold it against you. You know, you got to do what my brother says, but I get it. I know you in spirit wanted to come with us. Not mad at you, though. Well, suit yourself. I didn't expect much from you anyway. You know, we kicked that fucking ass in that one battle all by ourselves, you old man. What the fuck? You're kind of a dick. Kind of like it. It gives me somebody to be mad at, so I appreciate it. Your loss. I don't know, but I love you. Let's go. We can't afford to waste any more time. I'm sorry, guys. They've really gone. I guess we can't rely on the Genji to help us out here. I don't care. I knew he wouldn't have our backs. Oh, you were right. So, what do we do now?
Well, we're all in agreement. We have to help our lord. Also, the fact that there are so few of us will make it easier to move.
Yeah, before there was 2 extra, so god, that would have been such a hassle. I'm sure there was a whole other army that Kagetoki had with us, but I'm afraid to say it, but it's only logical that they take our lord to the Heike estate. We should head to Kyoto. Well, Benkei. Hamster worked overtime for that one, but I'm proud of you, buddy.
Countries in rebellion. The Heike must be fortifying their defenses of Kyoto. Additionally, the Heike have seen both Benkei's and my face. It won't be easy for us to move around within Kyoto.
Think it'll be difficult to sneak in? We don't need to sneak in. We just need to attack them head on. Benkei's like, I will fucking rampage. With so few of us? That's gonna get us killed real quick. Well, Tadanobu's not as dumb as he looks. You know, because he's kind of a himbo, but he's kind of a smarty. Again, he's got like twice as many brain cells as Benkei, so like, but still, he's like dumb compared to some of the other, but he's still pretty smart in his own. You're like, aw, you know, you're kind of smart sometimes. Like, we're all gonna die, you know that, right? If we do that, you're like, good boy, you're right. We're gonna do it anyway, it'll be fine. No. Remember what Sir Kagetoki said earlier? Yoshinaka's army might invade Kyoto in the near future. We should join Yoshinaka's army.
I see. That is a good idea. And then we can attack Kyoto with impunity.
Oh, Benkei's that hamster's working overtime, buddy, but it's because you're trying to save me, and I just really appreciate that you put all your brain power into this. Because later he's gonna get stupid again, but it's fine. And then once we're in Kyoto, we can break into the Heike mansion and rescue our lord. Indeed, sure, Sir Yoshinaka will surely be looking to increase his forces to attack the Heike. I'm sure he won't refuse us. And even if he does, we're just gonna join anyway.
It's settled then. Let's head for Shinano right away.
Right! Woo! That's right. Don't rush. The opportunity will come. Sorry, my lord. Please hold on just a little longer. I promise I will find you. No, you will, sweetie. I know you will. I have faith in you. Don't worry. All right, so we went a little over, but that's okay. We're going to stop here. They're coming for us! Yay! But yeah, so anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.